Hello, this is Ravina Elizabeth with the Blind But Not Broken show. I've been sort of busy, haven't put anything up for a while, but when you come across this video, be sure to subscribe because more content is coming for sure. So what am I doing? I was sitting here braiding the front of my hair over. These are extensions done with I'm gonna mess up Tayakalon hair by Expressions. I did this about maybe I want to say about maybe 5 weeks ago, and I noticed today when I went to put my hair up that my edges had grown out quite a bit. And because I don't have, any of that 1A, 2A, that nice texture hair, when my edges go bad, I got to tighten up my braids. So what I've been doing, and then I remembered, I probably should have made a video with this. I've actually done most of it over. I only got about maybe 3 or 4 more that I'm going to actually do. So I actually take them out one by one and just pull my fingers through the hair and reattach the weave if I'm able to salvage it. If not, I would have to go in the room and get a pack of hair and, get some fresh hair. But so far, I've been able to use the hair that I've been taking out. So I started braiding when I was 12. My mom used to send us, me and my baby sister, to get our hair braided to go back to school. And maybe I was about 13. Yeah, I was about 13, going on 14, and she was about to be 11. And so she would send us to get our hair braided. And I remember hearing the price, that she was charging Mom to doing me and my sister's hair. And I was like, man, it can't be that hard. I'm going to learn how to braid so Mommy don't have to pay all that money. Because to me, in my mind, it just sounds too expensive. So when it was time to take our hair down, I told Mom that I wanted to take the braids down so that I could learn how to braid. And so I've always had this mind that if I can take something apart there, look, y'all, this is the end of the braid. So I'm pulling the hair off. I'm laying the hair across my lap so it does not get messed up. I'm pulling out you lose strands of hair every day. So there's some strands that was loose inside of the braid. I'm pulling them out, setting it over here on the side on the table. And to somebody, that don't look like enough hair to put a braid on. But I'm about to put this braid back on that hair. This hair is where that braid came from. I'm trying to hold my head down. Hopefully the camera is going to catch this. So the hair is already folded in half. I have located the bend where the braid was attached. So you see now my hair is in between two ends, the two halves of the weave hair. So now I twist it one time and then I begin to divide. I pull some hair from the first strand and then I bring the second strand of the weave over. I pull the hair from the second strand and now I have 3 full length strands and I am going to attach this braid. It is not hard. I encourage every young female, old female, middle-aged female to learn how to braid. It is a very handy tool. When money look funny, change look a little strange, and you still want to look decent when you go in public, if you know how to braid, you can take some time, put a few braids in your hair. I like small braids, so I'm always braiding my hair small. Um, some people ask me about what kind of braid I can do. I can do box braids. I don't know. Some people look at them and say, oh, those are invisible braids. I don't know what an invisible braid is. This is the way I've been braiding now for almost more than 30 years. So I don't know if it's a name for it. I don't know what it's called. Okay. I just know how to braid. And so these braids, as you can see, I'm hoping the camera is picking this up. I braid them pretty much almost to the end because I like to do different stuff with them. If you look at some of the shorts, and I encourage you, y'all look at the shorts. I enjoy doing the shorts, okay? The shorts are fun. They're entertaining for you and for me to do. So definitely look at the shorts, like the shorts, share them, all that stuff. Make sure you subscribe to the page. You know, share the love. Subscribe to the page, show somebody else the page, because somebody needs to be encouraged that if I, as a totally blind woman, can take care of myself, them with all their sight and all the things that they're able to do with their well-bodied self, don't have any reason to feel discouraged and to feel down and feel like they can and things ain't never gonna work and all this other stuff that their mind is telling them is true when it's not true. So share this and let it be the inspiration that they need to keep going, okay? So I'm almost to the end of this braid. And like I said, I'm not doing the whole thing over. What I'm doing is freshening up the edges so that when I pull it back in a ponytail, when I pull it up to do the bun, when I pull it back in the back to do well, I don't know, I call it a bun, but I've heard a French knot and all kind of stuff at the nape of my neck. So when I put my headpiece on for church, that the hair is not hanging down, because, you know, it get a little hot when you got on your Sunday best and then you got 24 inches plus weave hanging down your back. It's a lot of stuff. So I try to put my hair up on Sundays in some kind of updo in the back toward the back of my, along my neck, so that I can put my headpiece on. So yeah, this braid is done. Normally, because this is hair I've already used, I don't have to re-dip it. Usually it stays because, like I said, this is old hair. I'm reusing the hair that I'm taking out. And so now I'm pulling it back up. Yeah, I need to do this one over. See, so I can determine which one need to be done. And this one, I'm pulling it out the ponytail because the rest of the hair is up in the ponytail. And I'm going to take this one down. And I do dip them with hot water, but I leave it straight when I dip it and then squeeze it with a towel to get the excess water out and let it dry like that, so it gives me like a straight look on the ponytail. I used to do the crinkle ponytail, and now I'm kind of just wearing the braid straight. So yeah, like I said, I've been doing this for like 30 years. I should have brought the doll. I have a doll whose hair that I did first. She was my first. Maybe I'll attach a picture or something. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. I don't know if I'm fancy enough to do that, but I'll show her at some point. If I don't put a picture of her attached to this video, I'll put her in another video so you guys can see her. I've had her. She was my first toy that I got when I got out of when I was released from the hospital at the age of 7, right before I turned 7. They bought me the kid sister. And so, over time, the dolls lose their hair. They start to look a little run down. So you got to kind of do stuff to the doll to like revive it. So when I was trying to learn to practice the art of braiding, I did micro braids in my kid sister's hair, and her hair is still braided today. Okay, I never took them out because she was my first customer. And I braided her hair in these little tiny braids. Like every strand of the doll's hair got a braid on it. And by the time I got to the end of her hair, I knew how to braid. There was no question to whether I could do it. I definitely could do it. I did not quit until I could do it, because I was determined that my mom was not going to continue to pay that amount of money to get me and my sister's hair done. And if I couldn't do nothing but do my own hair for school, and then she could just pay for my sister's hair, I would be happy with that. But in the end, after about the second time I braided my own hair, I was comfortable enough to do my hair and my sister's hair. So I started braiding me and my sister's hair. See, this one want to tangle a bit, but it ain't going to win because I don't have no hair out here. And I don't want to stop the video to go get hair. So we're going to work it out. And so, yeah, I didn't want to, I started doing my hair and my sister's hair. By the time I was going to the 8th grade, I was braiding my hair and my sister's hair for school. And it was good because I knew what I was doing. So see, that braid is out. Now I'm stretching the hair out, running my hand along it to make sure I don't have any knots or nothing I'm gonna have to deal with. And there's no knots in the hair. And I'm doing the same thing I did the first time. I'm pulling my fingers through the weave. Through my hair. Man, it's growing. I went through a fallout. I lost my hair back in 2018. I tried one of those non-chemical straighteners, and it pulled my hair out. Like, I got a lot of things I'm allergic to, and that turned out to be one of the things. There was something in the product that I was allergic to, so my hair fell out really bad. And so now I'm just straight natural. And so you probably will never, ever see my real hair because outside of what we're doing right here. Okay, so I'm starting a new braid. Here it goes. I forgot. Okay, so now I have located the middle of the weave, and I put the hair on top of the weave. My hair on top of the weave. The weave is under. And then I take the left side over. So now both strands of the weave are on the right side. One is at the bottom, one is on the top. I'm trying to hold it so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm holding, this is my hair going toward my left ear. And then I got one strand of the weave hanging down toward the bottom, toward my chin. And the other side is kind of extended out across my forehead. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to do a twist, like just reverse the sides. So I took the bottom strand of the weave to the top and took the top to the bottom. And now I'm going to start pulling hair off of the weave strands. So I'm holding my hair taut so that the weave don't slip down my hair. And I'm grabbing some of the weave and then adding it on the side where my hair is from the bottom strand of weave. And now I'm going to bring my strand of hair with the weave mixed in it to the middle. And I'm going to grab some more of my hair, some of the weave from the other strand and add it into my hair. And so now I got 3 full strands, and now I will continue to braid. I'm not very good at describing stuff. So if anybody who is non-visual would like for me to go over that with them so that they can learn the technique of braiding, I'll be glad to do that. Just leave me a comment. I think my email is attached also. You can email me. You can locate me on Facebook. However, on Facebook, I'm not under Blind but Not Broken. I'm actually, I'm under my name. You can look up Ravina Elizabeth on Facebook, and you can message me there, or you can drop me a message here. If you want to know more, as a non-visual person about how I'm able to do, braiding hair and stuff, and you can't follow what I'm saying in the video, I'll be glad to conversate with you and try to make it a little bit more clearer, because it's really not hard to do, and it's a very hands-on thing. So even with no vision, you can still braid. Okay, I do my own parts. You just got to really study the structure of your head to know which way you should part. I use a real comb. We call these let me make it plain. Like the comb that looks like a rat tail comb, but it's a full length comb. So it has all the teeth in the comb, whatever. I use one of those old school comb, to make my parts. And I sometimes, after I finish parting with the comb, I take my fingers and run it through the parts and make sure that they appear to be straight. And sometimes I might have to pick a piece of hair off and put it to the other side to kind of straighten up the part. There's no shame in that. You have to do whatever works for you. Okay, and that's what I had to learn, is that I get techniques and I question some of my sighted counterparts about how to do stuff. And then I listen to what they're saying. I'm trying to hold it up so you can see it, because I think I should have put the camera back a little further. If this don't come out right, I'll do it again, because I wear braids for a long time. I use some dry shampoo, put it to my scalp, and then when that dries out, whatever, I spray some leave-in conditioner. I oiled and moisturized my scalp, but I wear my braids for a while. I'm going to be honest, because it takes a long time to do this amount. I believe, and I'll show you the whole length of the ponytail before we get off. I'm going to try to move the camera back some. I hope I'm not messing up the video. I'm taking the camera off. I'm realigning, y'all, so forgive me if you see my hand reaching and all this stuff, because I'm trying to make sure. Yeah, I believe I should still be in the camera. Welcome to the world of the blind girl. Yeah, I think I'm still in the camera. So, yeah, I'm trying to, learn how to still do all this stuff. I'm still not as comfortable with it as I would like to be, but I'm working it out, okay? So, yeah, man, I forgot what I was saying. But, so, I've learned how to do a lot of stuff as far as hair goes. But yes, I was saying I wear my braids a long time. I wear them for a long time because it takes a long time to do them. So I maintenance them, especially in the winter months, with some dry shampoo. I don't even know if she still carries this product, but it's by Carol's daughter. But when she first came out with it, I loved it so much. I bought 10 bottles of it. It's a aerosol spray dry shampoo. And I bought it, and I still have maybe, man, I probably need to check, because if she don't have it, I need to start researching for something else I can use. And if anybody got any tips or tricks or, feedback on dry shampoo, please, please, please leave it in a comment, because if she's not, what I notice about a lot of these different hair suppliers, product suppliers, they make something and then all of a sudden they don't make it no more. And so now you're used to having it and now you don't have it. So I'm not sure if she's still making it or not. I really hope she is, because I love her dry shampoo. But if she's not, I'm going to have to find something else. I'm looking to see. So I hold the braids up, that all the ones I got in my hand, I've already braided over. So I'm looking. Yeah, that one. See, this one is sticking out. It need to be done over. It's not going to lay down. It's not merging as well as it should. And yeah, I lost, like I said, I had a big hair loss, and it's actually coming back better than I could have thought that was possible, because when it fell out with a vengeance. I was crying. I was upset. Have a lot of problems with my hair. Can't use a lot of chemicals. Can't use perms. The chemical in the perm, even though my hair is very, very coarse and it needs a very aggressive perm to relax it, my scalp cannot handle it. And so I was forced to go natural, because I would not have done it otherwise, because my hair is not good hair. It's not. I know people they don't want you to say that. They want to call it a tight curl pattern. Listen, my hair it's not no curl pattern. It's bad. Okay? So, and I can say that about my hair. I won't say that about your hair, but I will say that about my hair. My hair is bad. And so it just don't behave right. I comb it. It rolls back up. It looks like I've been sleeping on it when I just finished brushing it. It just don't do right, y'all. So I'm never gonna result into wearing my hair alone. I hate it, because I live in the South. It gets very hot in the summertime. So hair extensions, sew-ins, and all that stuff is quite miserable in the summertime. All you ladies who like your lace fronts, God bless you, having a smile on you. I cannot wear a wig. They make me crazy. So it limits the stuff that I can do to my hair to braids and sew-ins. What why do I choose braids over sew-ins? Well, number one, braids are cheaper. The braiding hair is like, what, $7 a pack. Take 3-4 packs, I can braid my hair. If I need sewing hair, I need 100 grams of sewing hair, 100 grams of bundle, excuse me, of sewing hair with a 50 gram closure or 100 gram frontal, whatever. I need hair. And so that's going to cost me $100 and more dollars, no less than 100 and up in a lot of cases. So it becomes more expensive, even though I can do it myself, to just get the supplies to do it myself. So I do the sew-ins when I can, I'm being honest, when I can. But my daughter was going to college and I needed something done on my hair, so I fell back on my Faithful box braids, and we're going to wear these until life and finances realigned and we can do a sewing. Okay, so yeah, just a little bit, of realism, because I think sometimes people don't hear us be real enough till everybody thinks that the only person that's struggling is them. Everybody thinks that the only person that's going through is them, because they don't witness and they don't hear about the struggles of other people. They only hear about the successes and the promotions and the vacations, but they don't hear about the stuff that we go through as real people with real lives and real situations, okay? So I want to share the good and the not so good, because I don't believe that there's no such thing as bad. I believe that there's a such time where things ain't so good, but because of who I am and the hope that I have inside of me for what is going to happen, that it might not be so good today, but eventually it's going to be all good, okay? Because that's what I believe, that eventually everything got to work for the good. So this is probably going to be the last one. So I'm not going to talk about this one. I'm going to just do it, okay? So I already did the underside. Already pulled it through. I said I wasn't going to talk it through it, but here it is. And so now I'm holding it. In the right hand is 2 strands of weave, one on the top, one on the bottom. And the left hand has the attached, I'm holding my hair in between the 2 strands of weave. The weave is one long strand folded in half. And so I got my hair in the crease where it makes the 2 halves of the weave. So I made switch this places with the weave, put the top strand on the bottom and the bottom strand on the top. And now I will pull some hair off of the top strand and add it to the side where my real hair is. Okay, we're getting a knot. But we're going to work it out. I'm used to this. Okay, just got to kind of like finagle your fingers through it and it'll let go. So it let go. So I got some strands of hair over there. And then now I'm going to take the strand, my hair over the piece with my real hair in it, over to the side with the weave in it. And I'm going to add some strands off of that one into the one with my hair. And then I'm going to have 3 strands as soon as I can pull this knot through. Now, why I want a knot? Well, whatever, it's going to go through. We're going to just, y'all probably hear me pulling that. I'm going to have to get the scissors and cut that because I know I messed up some of the strands on that one. But anyway, so we got a braid. Okay, it's sliding just a little bit. So what I'm trying to do is find my hair in these strands. Yep, I see it. And so because, is this? My hair want to play tricks on me. Yep, I see my hair. So because the braid, the weave slipped a little bit, I'm going to have to let it go and start it over. You see, it ain't perfect now. Sometimes it don't do right. You got to start over, okay? That's like anything. Sometimes when you're doing stuff, it just don't work right. You got to start over. I think it messed up when I had to pull that knot out. So I just pulled off a little piece of hair that was tangled up. I just pulled that off and set it over to the side with the breakage, the hair that broke off when I pull my fingers through my hair. So, all right, we got it. We still got enough hair to make this braid, okay? So I don't got to go run to the room and get a pack of hair. I still got enough. So we're going to do it again. We're going to do it again. See, I do it sometimes kind of quick because I'm used to doing it. And sometimes I guess when I'm talking about it, it makes it a little difficult for me to do. And so I've already did the 3 strands together. And now we're going to braid this braid. So yeah, I just wanted to share this because it is a part of my life. It is a part of what I do. And it's a part of my daily, my personal maintenance. So nobody does my hair. I do my own hair 99.9% of the time. Everything you pretty much see on the top of my head, I have done. I am very careful about who I let do my hair because people don't understand my allergies and they squeeze something in your hair and say, oh, it's just, this ain't gonna hurt nothing. It's just this kind of cream, and then I read it and find out it has shea butter in it. And my skin doesn't like shea butter. So my scalp don't like shea butter. And now I have to make the decision, or rather, I'm going to wash out all your hard work or pray that my hair don't fall out because you just put shea butter in it. So I don't allow many people to do anything with my hair because of my allergies. So a lot of what you'll see done to my hair, I have done it myself. So definitely subscribe to the channel. There's going to be more interesting things to show and to experience. Like I said, I want to show the good. I want to show the not so good. I want to share the happy moments. I want to share the sad moments because I want you to know that I'm human. And I have them both. I have up times. I have down times. I have good times. I have not so good times. But what you will never see is me give up. Because I'm determined that this life belongs to me and I'm going to win it. I'm going to do whatever it takes to be a winner in this life. I encourage you to be the same way. Take a hold of your life and make it what you want it to be. It's yours because you can make it yours. Whatever that is that you desire to do, as long as it ain't breaking the law now. Don't break the law, okay? Whatever you within the reasonability of humanity, anything that is reasonably humane that you desire to do, go for it. Do it. Make it happen, because this world is yours, and you can make whatever you want happen in this world. I'm a witness to that. If you want it, all you got to do is set your mind to it, and you can have it. Okay. Please subscribe, share. Give me your feedback. Let me know some of the things you're curious about, knowing how I do it. Like to see me do it. Want to know if I can do it. Talk to me so that we can interact with each other, and that, the things that I'm showing is stuff that people is, actually interested in knowing how blind people actually get done. However, a lot of my ways are not conventional because I was self-taught at home by a mother who did not know another blind person. And the things that she didn't teach me, I worked them out for myself. So a lot of the methods that I use may not be what they teach in blind training schools and stuff like that. I've never been to one, so I don't really know how, they teach them to function. I'm not knocking them. I just haven't. That's not my story. Okay? So let me know. See, y'all, I did enough of them over. So now I can pull my ponytail back up. And it looks fresh. It still look a little ball over here, y'all. That edge just ain't feeling in right. But we gonna just, keep working on it. This one came back really well, but that one is still struggling. Any tips on hair growth? Let me know. Any natural product? Let me know. See, this is the whole ponytail. I got it pulled up. I can take it down because I'm going to have to take it down anyway. So you can see the length of it, the whole of it. So when I pull it up, it's got a little limp to it. It hangs down past my shoulders about maybe 3 inches when I got the ponytail in the middle of my head. And so a lot of times, like I said, I don't wear it down. I put it up in a bun. And it keeps it out of the way when I'm cleaning, when I'm cooking, when I'm working, you know, because, you know, you like the hair, but it gets to be a little sickening. So, yeah, there it goes. I did a couple of them over on the video. I did quite a few of them over before I thought about the video. Forgive me, but I hope you all were able to see enough of it to know how I'm actually able to add extensions into my own hair. Subscribe and share. Be blessed until next time.